Hello everyone. So in last video we have seen like the for each activity how actually we can use in Azure Data Factory. In this video we are going to see about the lookup activity, and this is one of the most important topic because whenever you will solve any kind of the business problem you will get to see this kind of the lookup activity use case and the importance. Okay, so let us try to understand. Lookup activity reads and return the content of the configuration file or table. It also return the result of the executing query or a table. For taking an example, suppose you have one of the table store procedure or file. For taking example, suppose I have one of the file table. Okay, now my requirement is like I want to get the output of this particular file. Based on this output, what actually I will do, I will pass in my pipeline and I will perform some kind of the transformation. So first I should get the output of this particular table, then only based on this output I will try to pass in my pipeline. Okay, so how actually I can get the output? So in that kind of the scenario we generally use a lookup activity. I have one of the great example of based on we have one of the example when we will do a practical you will get more understanding about this lookup activity and all. Okay, let me try to explain you what actually we are going to do. Okay, so I have one of the employee table. Okay, I have one employee table, I have ID, I have name, means all the employee information I have in this particular table and their name. Okay, now I have one more table, employee resignation table. So here I have ID. So here what I am getting, here I am getting all the value who all employee are getting resigned. You can see I am getting the employee ID who are getting resigned in this particular month. Okay, now my requirement is like I need to check this particular table. Okay, I need to get the output. Okay, and based on this output I need to delete the data from the employee table. I need to delete the data from a employee table from this particular table. You can see we have ID1, so it will delete the value from the employee table ID1 if ID1 is present. If then it will check ID2, it will go and it will delete the value ID2 from the employee table. It will check ID3, it will go and it will delete the ID3 from the employee table. Okay, so for the output what we will use a lookup activity. Okay, and because we have to iterate each ID, right, so in that kind of case we will use a for each activity. Under this for each activity we will pass another lookup. Okay, let's do practical so that we will get more idea. Let me open. Okay, so let me show you my table. Okay, I have employee table. So this is my table where I have all the employee information. Okay, like I have ID, name and the country. I have 5 ID, 1 2 3 4 5. I have one more table that is a resign employee. These are the employee who are getting resigned, like 3 4 5. And I have created one store procedure, resignation employee procedure. Here I am passing parameter ID. Okay, so whatever the output of this particular resign employee table, right, that I will pass in this particular store procedure, and that will delete the ID from the employee table. Okay, output of this particular table I will pass in this store procedure, and that will delete the data from my employee table. So that is what we are going to do. Okay, I hope you got it. Okay, now let me go to my data factory. Okay, here I am going to create a new pipeline. Click on the new pipeline. We are going to select for the lookup, so I'll search the lookup here. Okay, in a lookup activity I'll go to the setting. Okay, we have to select the data set, so I'll click on the create. My data set is available. I will create Azure SQL database because the SQL query I need to select. I already have link service, so I'll directly select that. Okay, and what is my table name? So I will select the table name is like employee table, not the employee table. We want to look into the resign employee, right? So I will select that. Okay, so on this resign employee table I need to get the output what are the IDs present. That ID we will select and we will delete it from the store procedure, right? So this is now ready. If I will preview data, you will get to see the ID. You can see we are getting only one ID because we have selected the first row only. Uncheck this. Now you will be able to see the all the IDs, right? 3 4 5. Now what we have to do, we will use a for each activity because we have to iterate each activity, right? Each ID. I'll select the for each. I'll try to connect this. Now you have to click on this for each, go to the setting, click on the sequential in item, right? Select the add dynamic content and we will take a output from this lookup one. So I will select the lookup one value array, lookup one dot output dot value. That actually value we will select from the dynamic content. Click on the OK. Now under this for each we have to select the activity. So we are using the store procedure to delete the data from employee table. So I will select the store procedure. Let me click on the store procedure, go to the setting, select the link service. So I'll select the same link service which I have. Now store procedure, so this is the store procedure. I will select the resign employee procedure. Now click on the import, the parameter we will pass it. Click on the value will come from the for each activity, right? And the ID only I want to delete, dot ID, and I will wrap it this on all under the string. Okay, so this is how actually I will pass the ID. Whenever I will pass the ID, that ID will get deleted. Now our pipeline is ready. What I will do, I will click on that trigger. I'll try to debug it first. Okay, I'll click on the debug. Okay, it is in process. It should be able to delete the data from that employee table, whatever the ID which is present in a lookup table, like 345, that should be deleted because that is the use of the store procedure. Now you can see our lookup one is succeed, for each activity is running, one store procedure is able to succeed, the other one is also running. Okay, you can see the lookup one, what is the output we are getting. Let's see, we are getting the count and the value. These are the value we are getting. So we are selecting the ID 3 and we are looping. Okay, now you can see this all are succeed. Now I will go to the my database and I will see whether the value got deleted or not. So I'll select the select star from employee. Previously 5 records were there, now only the 2 records were there because 3 value we deleted from, we have selected this all the ID from this table and we have deleted 3 4 5, right? That is how actually we can use it. I hope you got idea.